It's pretty windy out here, but I want to get my sweet potatoes harvested so I can get other things in this dirt for the fall. But look how windy it is. It's super windy. But it's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. Alright. I may have to shut the video or the sound off if it gets too windy when I'm editing, but here we go. And I'm dumping it in this old duck pond so I can look how long in the old duck pond so I can save the dirt. And I'm the only one that eats sweet potatoes, but these haven't even been in there for 100 days. So I'm really excited to see how many I have. But they would have really gotten a lot bigger if I had time to leave them in here. Because I'm pulling off some long roots. The roots did awesome. They grew great in here. Little sweet potato fry. Don't even have to cut it. Oh. Just add them to the potato mix. Make sure I got them all. I love watching other people's potato harvests because I always say, oh, they missed one. There's one. There's one. I missed it. I think I got them all. Not a bad little haul for a half of a barrel. I didn't put very many plants in here at all, but still need to go down to the garden plot. I took some sweet potato slips down there. Oh, there's one. Some more sweet potato slips down at the garden plot because one of the areas that we grow in was very hard and compacted. So I planted sweet potato slips down there just to try to help naturally till it and get a little bit more airflow going through there, and maybe it wouldn't be so compacted come spring. So I'm not really ideally looking for a huge harvest down there. I'm probably not going to get that size. It's probably going to be more like this size. Just as long as they are this size, I'll be happy. Because like I said, it's not for a harvest. It's really just to get rid of that compaction a little bit better. And I'll do it again next year too. And hopefully get rid of that compaction. Let's go there. As you can tell, I'm a bucket hoarder. Secret bucket hoarder. Not really, everybody knows it. I'll take them all. So, here's the area in question. It is this down through here because it's really compacted. You can really tell from this down is super compacted. So what we did was I just planted randomly sweet potato vines, and after the garden was done, you can see the sweet potato vines all through down there. When the garden was done, my husband went and bush hogged the whole garden area, and now I had to let the vines grow up a little bit more. We'll see what we got. Speaking of seeing what we got, let's just take a gander down here. Look, we got snacks. Okay, after the sweet potato harvest, we have snacks, and look how beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous blackberries. Well, that's a bonus. Let's get these sweet potatoes harvested, see what we've got. Well, if anything, if we've got anything. See how compacted it is? And this is exactly why we try to grow sweet potatoes in here, to help with this compaction. We're hoping it did. Ideally, I would love to have, left these in, over winter and let them grow again. Because this is super compacted. And rocky. Well, that's loosening up. Alright, I'm gonna work my way down this line. Really not getting a whole lot, which I didn't think I would. But you know what? Any size potato out of this crazy compacted dirt is a win, because it's loosening up this dirt. I mean, I think that is a win. Oh wow. It's loosening up the ground. Yeah, ideally a whole 100 days in here would have been great. These probably would have been a good size. But I didn't have that time. This is what I have. And it's really rocky. Really compacted still. But if you don't have a way of tilling your soil or getting the compaction out, growing root vegetables can help with that and give you less work and also give you a harvest. So, I'll be right back after I get this done. We'll see what we got. So there ended up being like 12 or 13 plants. So that was how many I had of the, that would be how many of the slips I had left, which is fine. And I really didn't get much more than what you've seen. Down there is really, really, really compacted, which I saved a piece to show you, and I hope you can get this. Okay, this is how compacted it is, like super, so nothing's gonna be able to grow through that, but this is how compacted it is. See how I didn't want to take this out before I got to show you that tuber, sweet potato tuber, is trying to go through that difficult soil. But A for effort for him, like he got down there pretty good. And you see how he started right here and got strangled out by the hard soil. But he didn't give up. He just kept going and got that big through that hard as a rock soil. That's crazy. So yeah, A for effort for this little guy. But I'm sure there is some that I missed. Oh, there's one right there. And this, that's fine, because as long as they just keep growing, that means it's gonna keep getting that soil loosened up. And you can tell it's looser down here than it is over there. That over there is just crazy. Here comes the wind again. But see if we can't find another little straggler. But this down here is just super clumpy. I didn't have anything planted right there where there's no holes, because that's where the volunteer zucchini plants were. I would think there would be another one in here somewhere. And the weeds are taking it over now, which I need to get it covered with my black weed fabric to stomp out some of these weeds. Just look how compact. Okay, that's a rock. But this is just super hard and compacted in crazy growing conditions. So that's what I'm gonna do. This is one plant. This is all it had on it. But you can tell that is super packed down here. This is one way to help break up your soil. And if you're growing something, and even if it doesn't support your family, sorry about the wind, it's doing something. Your land is just not sitting there empty. It's doing something. It's trying to grow something. It's trying to decompact your soil. And as long as it's doing something, that's a win. Right now, we're going to get our snack. Almost don't, my hand's not big enough for them all. Oh my. I'm going to have to put you all down so I can get the rest of these berries here before the animals do. Okay, those two are just not quite ripe enough. Oh, oh no! Okay, there's my handful. There's the second handful I've gotten off this in 2 days. Alright, y'all. Have a great day. And y'all come back.